Good evening. I dropped in and asked the question, are we doing what God wants or are we doing what we want? God told Jonah to go, and Jonah told God more or less, no, I'm not going to Nineveh. I'll go to Tarshish and preach though, but I'm not going to go to Nineveh. Jonah tried to bargain with God, but he wasn't going to have it. God knows the plans that are best for our lives. So when he gives us a word, it's best to do what he say because he's not changing his mind because his way is the only way. His way is the best way. So Jonah, God said go. Jonah said no. But I tell you what, I'm gonna bargain with you. I'm still gonna go preach. I'm just not gonna go where you want me to go. How many of you know delayed obedience is disobedience? Jonah, just because Jonah was preaching, he still was in rebellion because he wasn't doing what God told him to do. So are we doing things our way or are we doing things God's way? Sometimes you guys, we're not hearing from God. We're not getting another word from God until we do the last word that he told us because he orders our steps. So he's not going to skip over a step to take you to the next step until we step in that step. He says, acknowledge me in all your ways, and I will direct your path. Lean not to your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge me, and I will direct your path. Be not wise in your own eyes, and depart from evil. Jonah was trying to be wise in his own eyes. There was a way that seemed right. He was like, well, no, I'm not going to do exactly what he say, but I'm going to do some of what he say. Like Saul was like, I'm not going to sacrifice to everybody. I'm going to keep the good ones to sacrifice to God. But the Lord came to King Saul and said, Saul, I said all. Obedience is better than sacrifice, for rebellion is equal to the sin of witchcraft. What do you mean rebellion is equal to the sin of witchcraft? Well, when I don't do what God told me to do and I do what I want to do, we exhort our will above God's will. Is that not what we're doing? When we don't do what God wants and we do what we want, rebellion is equal to the sin of witchcraft. So it's better to just listen to what God say and do things his way because until we do, we too are in rebellion, just like King Saul. And we're trying to give him what we want instead of what he wants. Are you trying to give God what you want instead of giving God what he asks for? Sometimes it's why we're not hearing from God. Because when we're in rebellion towards God, it hardens our heart and keeps us from being able to hear the voice of God. Today is a good day to just repent and say yes to Lord, yes to your will, yes to your way, yes to what you want. Not my will, not my way, not my want, Lord. I'm here again today to do what you ask and what you say. You guys be blessed, be encouraged. Remember to subscribe, like, and share.